Bam! Here we are, guys. Game number 2 in this best of 3 Mousesports versus no Tidehunter. My name is Epi, and I'm very glad that you are here. I hope you guys followed game number 1 because it was amazing, and let us hope game number 2 will be just as awesome or even better. We saw the Lycan, Furion, and Vengeful Spirit combination to push. It was sick, and I think the sniper pick on no Tidehunter's side wasn't bad, but it was bad um, in the confines of the matchup. He just required too much farm and was too squishy. So as soon as his first teammates died, sure, he could deal a lot of damage, but he needed to run away because, if he stuck around for too long, he would just get killed. So in the end, it was a great draft by Mousesports. I love that Lycan last pick that was picked up last. A great genius pick by Black. So good on Mousesports. And knowing no Tidehunter, the winners of DreamHack Winter, they wanna get revenge. Sorry that I am seeming a little lost here. We had a remake. Damn. Okay, guys. Here you go. That's the lobby. And I will let you guys in on this. Because now you guys have to wait with me, so you might as well see all the conversations the pro players are having right now. Again, thanks for tuning in. This is BigPoint battle number 2. The winner takes his big share of 2,000 euros. This will be done each and every freaking month. This is the quarterfinals. One up is Mousesports, and tomorrow we will have the semifinals and the grand final. Boy, am I excited. Okay. We got ourselves a game, ladies and gents. This is, again, the BigPoint battle number 2, sponsored by, as the name suggests, BigPoint. They make online browser games, and since they are so awesome to throw 2,000 euros into the community each month, please do support them. And do play Drake and Sang online, because you get, if you do sign up over the tournament homepage, there's a link there. So if you go to bigpoint-battle.com, you will find a link there to register, and as you can see right here, you will get some sick free items. You can see it right here, sick free items. Do check it out. We can play together or something. Maybe it will be good. And let me do one last thing here, because I'm trying to be Mr. Nice Guy. Sizd2 in chat, my friend. 1 second. It is, I'm going to throw that name into the chat for you. I don't want to, here you go. That is the track name that you've been looking for. Hope you're happy now. Okay, back to the draft. Nyx Assassin gets banned up from no Tidehunter. Yeah, Fada, too freaking good on that hero, creating too many opportunities. That was some good stuff. Alright, ban outs from Mousesports again. The Admiral Bulldog ban out in the Lone Druid. And then we have Wisp alongside that one. Cardle, second ban from no Tidehunter. First pick bat from Mousesports. Magnus still in the pool. Will NTH try to do it once more? And then, well, S4, I mean, he played a really awesome game with this Magnus. But in the end, it just kind of didn't work out. I mean, the lineup from Mousesports was too awesome. I mean, that was sick. Dual roam from Alex and Paz, Vengeful Spirit and Shadow Demon, a freaking Furion, solo mid Nyx Assassin, and a Lycan. That was sick. That was so good.
10 seconds remaining.
So good. Sizd2, I'm happy to help you, man. I hope you enjoy that. I've been liking that type of music a lot as of late, so hope you can find some enjoyment in that, and also find some enjoyment in this match. If you like Mousesports, if you like no Tidehunter, if you do want to support the stream, go on your Facebooks, go on your Twitters, and tweet out the link to this stream to let people know that this amazing game is happening. You would really help me out to get me some viewers, and also help out the teams to make sure that whatever they do in this game will be set in stone for ages to come, and people will watch it. Again, if you are German and you like you would like to see more German casts, and you want to support the German community, then go into joinDOTA.com right now and look in the stream list. Open up the stream list and then look for Saga. The guy, semi-professional player. He's been in the professional scene in the past. RMN casts with him, the guy that stands in for Mousesports pretty often. And these two are hilarious. And not only hilarious, they are fun to listen to, and they also, since they have a professional Dota 2 background, they drop so many knowledge bombs. It is my stream of choice when I'm chilling out at home with my girlfriend, just listening in. Do check out Saga. He's great. Okay, he's casting the same game right now, obviously, because we're German and we like Mousesports. And speaking of Mousesports, they pick up Anti-Mage and Shadow Demon. So not only do they secure themselves a great support, but they also secure themselves the one support that would F Anti-Mage in the A when it comes to the early stages of the game, or even the later stages of the game. And Anti-Mage hates going up against a Shadow Demon. Combine that with the Bat Rider, they have a very great and solid base. They have, look at that, the first pick Bat Rider is their mid-game, the second pick Anti-Mage is their late game, and the Shadow Demon is their early game. Good stuff. No Tidehunter, they pick up the Darkseer and the Nature's Prophet, so they themselves want to get themselves a slice of that split push pie. And we'll see how that will work out for them. Will probably be a long lane solo Nature's Prophet played by Admiral Bulldog, as he likes to throw those Treants behind the tier 1 tower of the enemy and just pull back those creeps. Alright. Alright. Third pick from NTH. What could it be? The Magnus still in the pool, guys. You want to go for it? If you go for Magnus right now, then you got yourselves some sick-ass wombo combo. Darkseer, Vacuum, into RP from Magnus. It's pretty good stuff. And then they should go Darkseer. Okay, they picked up the Luna, but let me actually finish up this train of thought. Darkseer, pull 5 heroes together into an RP, and then you have a Witch Doctor there with an Aghanim Scepter who malefices them all, and then you have a Sand King who stuns them all, and then goes for the Epicenter. I don't know why teams don't pick that combination more often. It is perfect. Luna will be the carry of choice for no Tidehunter. I like Luna a lot. I don't know why she isn't being played more often. I think it's one of the heroes that scales throughout the game amazingly well. If you were to graph the way she scales, it would be one constant slope, and it would be at a very sharp angle. Second ban phase, they take out the Chen. I mean, Akai's Chen, he was turning some fights around right there. That was some pretty good stuff. Gyrocopter gets taken out from NTH. Dum-dum.
10 seconds remaining.
Mickey LVT says, Epi, I have a sudden profound question. Do you think Dota has a rock, paper, scissor metagame, or rather a successive dominant strategy metagame? That's a great question. I'm sorry that I don't have a pro co-caster with me, but I must say the rock, paper, scissors strat or metagame that we saw, probably it started out in Dota 1, where it was really the rock, paper, scissors, where you had gank, push, and farm, and you have one style beating the other. I think this really changed a lot now in the past few months, or even like within the last year, where it's more about just team fight and not making mistakes. Don't give away an advantage that you worked hard for, and make the most out of the mistakes of the enemy, and also make the most out of the make the most out of advantages that you earn for yourselves by winning a team fight, for example. Pick your team fights wisely so that you don't fight somewhere where you don't get anything out of it in case you win. Do fight close to towers and stuff so you can push them down right after. And no, it was gank, push, and turtle. Not gank, push, and farm. Gank, push, and turtle are the rock, paper, and the scissors. Sorry. Who won game 1? Asks Nietzsche. And Kruiz answers Mouse. That is correct. The Zid Germans won game number 1, and we are now in game number 2. Chen, Undying Rubik banned out in the second ban phase from Mouse, whereas no Tidehunter, they take out strong solo mid heroes for Fata, and I'm really liking that. They take out the Gyro, they take out the Storm Spirit, and they take out the Queen of Pain. So pretty good stuff, guys. By the way, I do want to encourage you all, if you are watching the stream and the draft right now, throw out your thoughts, man. What are you guys thinking? What should the teams pick? What do you think about the picks? Because I will refer to the chat more often. I like to be more like the interactive guy, so let me know what you think. Write down your thoughts in the chat, and if it's something that, like the question from Mikilvt, then I will answer that. I'll try my best to answer it. I mean, I'm by no means a professional. That's just, you know, my personal opinion here as a caster. And also Mikilvt, let me know how I should pronounce your name. Lion will be the pick for no Tidehunter here.
to pick.
Pretty good pick against Shadow Demon and Leshrac, as they are pretty squishy, and if they get disabled a long time, especially with the Impale, with the Burst, it will hurt. And they do not take damage very well, because if they take damage, then they will die pretty fast. So in that regard, I'm really liking the Lion pickup. Although Lion himself pretty squishy, so Lion would be a pretty good target to initiate on the Bat Rider, because he has so many disables and is so squishy.
Remaining.
So EGM will probably be playing the Lion, and he will need to be very careful in his positioning. If he doesn't watch out, then he will be one sad guy, because Lion without levels and without items that boosts his HP is very sad. Alright guys, last pick from Mousesports before the lineup is complete. And what do they have? They've got the Leshrac, the Shadow Demon. That will be their dual roam Anti-Mage, Bat Rider. I think they're looking for a solo mid hero. Anti-Mage will be doing the safe lane solo, and Bat Rider probably on the long lane, played by Koikva. Or they could go for something like a Windrunner. Throw Koikva on the Windrunner, Bat Rider toward the middle lane, and you're good to go. So many options. Just gotta pick one. Maybe even Enigma for the long lane. Enigma could do very well with Anti-Mage's ultimate. If he goes for a fast Battle Fury, it's a pack! So not enough bans on no Tidehunter side to disable Fada. Now one last pick before this draft ends, and we have ourselves a game number 2. Again, all matches here in the final stages of the BigPoint battle are best of 3, so that is quite amazing. And again guys, let me point this out one last time. BigPoint, they throw 2,000 euros into the competitive Dota 2 scene each and every month. So for their support, do support them. Look at the overlay here. Look at the free items you can get. Go check it out. Go to BigPoint-Battle.com. Create your free Drakensang account. Try out the game. It is really fun, and you get the free items, and you will not only support BigPoint, but you will also in turn support Dota 2, because they will realize, they will see the numbers, how many people register and stuff like that. That it actually is somewhat good for them also, because they get some more exposure and more people start playing their amazing games, and that way it's just one big party of love. Everybody is supporting everyone else, and everyone's happy. So do check out Drakensang online, guys. Alright, S4 on our Darkseer this time around. He played Darkseer to a great success against Z4 in game number 2. The first one that I casted today. Lauda means boss. On Luna, Aki on Enchantress this time around. EGM, as I thought, on Lion, and Bulldog on Nature's Prophet. Mousesports, Black on Anti-Mage. We got Fada sitting on Puck. We have Leshrac being played by Paz, which means Shadow Demon again be played by Alex. And the last one, Koikva and Bat Rider for the long lane solo. And we got no Tidehunter 5 manning it up, but they're not going to find anything. Alright, while we are in the early stages, let me have a look at the chat once more, see what people have been writing. I was hoping for another fun carrier pick like Lycan Sniper Mercurial, but Anti-Mage ruins everything, Muller Pounds says. Well, let's see about that, man. Well, my name is Dutch, says Michiel Witt, so it will probably be hard for you to pronounce. Michiel is my name, Witt is short for Van Tienhofen, other parts my name. Okay. I'm not Dutch, I am Deutsch. Your language is just freaking weird, man. I will stick with Michielvit, if you don't mind. SD plus Lesh, ultimate tri-lane supports. Yes, sir, that is correct. And yeah, that is it in terms of thoughts inside the chat. The rest is probably either hate-filled or they're flaming each other. No, you're actually being really nice up to this point, which is interesting. You can't hear Epi on Dota TV. I am sorry, I forgot. The first one to say this. I've been promising and swearing that I would improve and that I would make sure you guys can hear me Dota TV. But here you go, you can hear me right now, can't you? And the reason you can hear me right now is because the 13th Sun has said so inside the chat. Now everybody type in the chat, thank you 13th Sun, and please next time get a nickname that is easier to pronounce. Loda bottom lane farming away level 2, 4 for 0. Middle lane, what's the matchup here? It's S4 and Luna. S4 and Darkseer versus Fada on Puck. I really like this matchup. He's actually, Fada showing the moves, denying, last hitting, failing a last hit. We have it. He has it all. And this is one thing that really sets Fada apart as a solo mid player. I mean, many people, when they go mid, they just see a pro player going like, oh yeah, he goes for himself, and then he goes for 3 Ironwood branches, and then he can get the bottle really fast. I'm going to do that myself. I mean, that's a great way to go for a fast bottle, but maybe that's not suited for your personal playstyle. Fada, personally, he loves a bottle on Puck, but he likes early null talisman way more. So he goes for a quick null, he gets himself, he like begs his teammate to feed him some consumables, and that way he has great base damage to dominate the enemy player on the lane. In terms of last hits also. Let's see if that actually paid off for him. 5 for 1 on S4 and 6 for 7 on Puck. Yes, it definitely paid out. He's denying the hell out of the Darkseer. On top lane, we got the tri lane just going to work. Again, Koikva. The long lane solo, but not long lane solo. He's just going inside the jungle from level 1 on. He's pulling 2. That didn't work out quite well. Thanks, Valve, for that. And again, just over 2 minutes. First tier 1 tower falls. Deja vu. Just different lineup this time around. But I think in terms of lineups right now, it's way more balanced. I mean, look at this. Again, no Phantom Lancer, no Naix, no Keeper of the Light. And that in itself makes for fun Dota. Alright, guys. Our Dutch friend admits he doesn't like his language either. He prefers English. It's fine, man. It's fine. I live in Düsseldorf, Germany, so in case you know that city, it's the city where all your freaking Dutch people go to shop, and especially during Christmas time, and it's really annoying because when we want to go for a nice crepe or something, there's all these Dutch people just standing in my way. But you're good for our economy. Okay, tier 2 tower also went down on bottom lane. No Tidehunter, losing no time in just going for the push. Koikva now shows up, but Ake is here. Got a slow, only level 2. Well, only. He's level 3. It has on level 2, so it's max. What else do we got? Black. Already a ring of health up. That tri lane working out pretty well. There's nothing the long lane solo can do. Bullock already though on level 2. Almost level 3. That's pretty good. But not as good as a Bat Rider. And even the last hits, look at Black's last hits. I am pretty surprised that Luna only has 19 last hits at this point. Why? Maybe because they were pushing so hard, and that means that a lot of the creep waves have been sitting underneath a tower. Rotation coming in again from Mousesports, but this time around we got S4 heading toward bottom to check for the rune, and that was completely unintentional for Mousesports, or even from S4. It's not like he anticipated that. Oh, and they're under smoke too, so he's now coming top and they're waiting for him. They're waiting for his 4. There's the disruption, gonna set up the stun from Paz. He's gonna time it, maybe a little bit too. Oh, is it? It was way too late, Paz. It was too late, buddy. Are they gonna get it though? Ah, the orb. No, Paz, you mistimed it. Ah. That sucks. I mean, it's, you know, I don't know if you ever played the Shadow Demon Leshrac combo in a public game, but I did, and it is like a combination where it's so much pressure if you're the Leshrac to hit your stun, and yeah, I'm one of those guys that don't do that well under pressure. It causes me to mess up a lot more. Alright. Lauda. 22 and 4, item flying out. What shall it be? It is a Midas. He's going for a freaking Midas. That is risky. But I guess that's what you need to keep up with an anti-mage. So in the end, it's a pretty good choice. Puck, level 6, 23 and 13. S4, 26 and 1. But a lot of that is probably the neutral creeps. Level 6.5 on Fada. And that's where all those denies are coming in. I would like to see a quick rotation from Mousesports right now, at least from the supports, to make something happen inside the middle lane. S4 being very aggressive. And the thing is that Puck could buy him a lot of time with his ultimate, but the rotation isn't coming. We still have Bat Rider just farming inside the enemy jungle, and look at that gold income right now. That's going to be huge. He's going to be sitting at 1,000 gold once he got this big stack done. Firefly going to wear out shortly. So he does have a level 1 flame break, so that will be the end all after he has enough stacks on there. Let's have check the middle lane. We're not missing anything. Want to see that flame break? There it goes, and that was really badly placed. Okay, but as I said, he will be sitting at above 1,000. Still no kills. 6 minutes into the game, guys. Loda still farming away. 31 last hits, and Black again just being a badass. I think if Koiko would have managed to die to one of those little skeleton warriors there, I would have personally flown out to him and handed him a medal. All right, Fada in middle lane. Observer wards. That's a nice change up. Oh, Koikva in trouble. Ake is here. EGM trying to get in, but he has his boots. Those boots are pretty awesome. They're baiting a bit. Stun from Paz misses. They turn around just in time. Yeah, the Tranquil Boots movement speed is really, really awesome.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh man, stun goes out, Paz gets hit, S4 is here. Look at that damage from the Ion Shell, that's way too much. TP comes in from Bulldog even, Alex in trouble also. This is a really, really good early game for No Tidehunter. He's going to go down also. First blood goes to No Tidehunter, and they get a second kill also on the Shadow Demon played by Alex. There's nothing Mousesports can do about that. There was some good early game aggression by No Tidehunter, and No Tidehunter show that they are also very capable of playing the gank game, the pressure game, utilizing a Nature's Prophet to great effect. Black on top, gotta be careful. In comes Agam with the level 2 Hex, but Black quick on the fingers, blinks out. Back into safety. 2k gold on him. That will be a very, very look at that, man. We're sitting at not even 8 minutes into the game. He's sitting at 63 last hits. If there's one thing that Black knows how to do well, it is farming.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This guy is really good at farming. Actually going back onto the lane. And Batride in the meantime gets a solo kill. Not a solo kill, but they do get a kill on Luna. It's always the third kill that I have a problem with. Catching. So they use a lot on getting that kill on Loda, but I think that's totally worth it. Again, switching over to the gold per minute. Oh, the ping is Black in trouble, blinks away, but it is Admiral Bulldog. Great positioning for that TP. Gets that last hit on Black, and that was an equally important kill for No Tidehunter. Middle lane, and you can see right now as the laning phase is ending, how the map is opening up, how the heroes are roaming around a lot more, using more space from the map. Net, Paz in trouble, huge trouble. Stun goes out, hits Agam, but Paz, such little HP, not even able to throw his nuke out in time. Fada is in here, but he's got to be careful too. And now we got Loda also. You have 4 heroes on top from No Tidehunter, and all of a sudden Fada is severely outnumbered. In comes Lion with his salve up. Bullock. I'm guessing in a few seconds we're going to have Puck in trouble. All of Mousesports, they need to really rotate up toward the top lane. Tier 1 tower under attack. Will they... Once this is down, then they will lose a significant strategical point to TP in for support. And now we have Mousesports sitting at their tier 2 tower. Bottom tier 1 might get pressure. Black is split pushing this out a bit. And he actually opted to spend money on power treads and magic wands, so he's sitting at 600 gold again. So we're not going to see that very fast battle for him. Maybe a change of plans after his death right there. Puck still sitting at the top left corner because he doesn't have vision of the enemy. Now he actually comes in. He might be a little bit too late. Koikva gets stunned up by EGM. Stun from Paz, misses again. His stuns on the left rack, not the best stuns. And now Alex also goes down. 5 for 1 for No Tidehunter. This game's looking so good for them at this point. Mousesports not nearly as coordinated in game number 2 as they were in game number 1. And Koikva needs 600 gold for his Blink Dagger. And I will go on auto follow as I will take my hand away from the microphone to get into my hoodie because it's getting kind of cold in here. It is nice. I've been sitting on my hoodie the entire time, and now my arms are cold because I was wearing a t-shirt. I know none of you guys care, but it is nice and warm. Is that good? Huh? Yes, it's ass warm. Okay. Black Perseverance up, so I think he's still opting to go for Battle Fury. See guys, that's not that bad. We didn't miss anything. Alright, before people are saying net worth, please. I will give you the net worth already. Where is it? There it is. So looking really good for no Tidehunter. Let's have a look at the items quickly. So the Midas really paying well for Loda at this point. But no big core items up right now. So no mech, no other things. Nature's Prophet, is he also going for a Midas? It looks like it. Or a Maelstrom. Probably a Midas though. Will be pretty late.
Come to me.
Alright. Let's again have a look here. All of a sudden, we talk about the Netherlands, and all of a sudden the discussion turns into a wheat discussion.
Radiant's top tower is
I
under
don't know why people don't talk about the game that is being cast in the chat. I don't get it. Oh, S4, great TP, and he's still invisible. So Fata right now thinking, what is happening? The invisibility is hurting.
is under attack.
And now S4 shows himself. Bottom, Koikva in trouble. Hex goes out from EGM, level 2. He has his finger ready to, but he misses with the stun! Koikva, he's totally safe. They're chasing him through the fire and flames. EGM's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. But in the end, it turns out that it's really a bad idea to keep chasing. Koikva completely safe. He waited way too long. I mean, for level 2 Hex, that was way too long of a wait between Hex and stun there. Koikva survives, and that was a blunder. That must have been a dead bad rider, but in the end, he survives this, and that is him on his way to a Blink Dagger, man. That was really unfortunate for no Tidehunter here. Black, 0-1-0, 91 last hits, guys. Freaking think about that. Let's go for the last hits here. 90! I mean, S4, he has Ion Shell, and he really, knowing S4, he is the type of guy that just puts a lot of emphasis on maximizing his gold. He really spends a lot of time farming in between moving around. And
Dire's
man,
tower is under attack.
and Darkseer didn't even die.
Bottom tower is under
Darkseer died once. Darkseer,
Radiant's
Anti-Mage died once is what I'm trying to say. As for now, TP's for the bottom to defend this. Split push was happening from Paz as well as Fada. And now they're trying to defend the tier 2 in mid, but it already went down. Nature's Prophet gets the kill here. Fada chasing, but that orb. I personally think that the orb from Puck is too slow. I think the travel time from the orb is too slow. I am not dropping any frames, guys, so for people that are complaining about the lag, I don't know why it's lagging. I'm sorry. I'm looking pretty good in terms of my internet, in terms of my frames and my processor. Everything is A-OK over here. You should be getting a nice and crisp and clear picture. Top quality, not only in the guy talking, but also in the picture. Okay, that was really bad. Alright, Silence goes out. He tries to get himself back to safety. He's out of range from the Hex or the stun from Lion, but he has a Surge, so in the end it really... Oh, Fada. Ulti gets thrown out. The finger kills me. The Paper Dragon dies to a Finger of Death way too quickly, and the rest of Mousesports aren't around to help his buddy out. Yeah, this is no Tidehunter really taking a firm grip of this game. I don't think that Mousesports have an answer to this. And you know, the lack of an answer is brought to you by Anti-Mage. They have an Anti-Mage, so he still needs some time, and NTH already 5-manning up, and I don't know who was the guy in the chat that said that. Some guy said, I want to give you credit, 1 second. Not too much is happening. Oh, that wasn't good.
Dire's top tower fallen.
I don't know how to do it. If I go over to my... 1 sec. Okay. I don't know who said it, and I can't go check in the chat right now. I can't scroll up because it will mess up the picture for too many people. But you know who you are. You said it. You said they should 5-man as soon as possible, and as you said it, they actually are now sitting at the tier 3 on top, and it's down to 500 and some HP, and they're not stopping. They don't even Aegis anything. They just don't stop pushing. Black is split pushing. They're on bottom, and they just keep on attacking the tier 3. There's not a lot that Mouse can do. Disruption onto Admiral Bollock, the stun. Oh man, I don't think Paz plays the Leshrac all too often. Maybe they should have done something like throw Paz on the Shadow Demon and then Alex on Leshrac, because Alex plays Leshrac very, very often. Tier 3 gonna go down. Enchantress gets the last hit here. S4 very far in. They're going for the racks right now.
Radiant's bottom tower
Ulti goes out. And here's the TP. Blinking from Koikva. Great team fight from Mousesports with the ulti from Luna. Does so much damage. Koikva already dead. Puck on low HP. Eggum throws out the stun. Hits on Black and hits on Alex. That was a good double stun. Blink back from Alex. And down goes Shadow Demon. The buyback was used from Fada. And the buyback from Nexus Prophet also. And that's the thing with an NP. He dies, he buys back, and he rejoins whatever he was doing before. It's like he never really dies. It's like an Aegis for money. And the top barracks go down. And guys, I think we are on our way to a best of 3 here. We're about to go the distance in this game. Oh, that was a nice setup from S4's vacuum, but EGM, slight misplacement from both those guys there. They're not on the same place. Man, that was a really, really good decision from no Tidehunter to keep on pushing, to keep the pressure up, and keep on going. I mean, Black right now, he does have his Battle Fury, but it does severely cripple the mobility from Mousesports across the map when they are down 1 Rex. And Black right now is on that lane. That is going to be posing that problem for them, and is pushing out. So let's follow Black and his farm here for a little bit as I go over the items quickly. Two Handomitis on no Tidehunter's side, and still they got a very early Rax on top lane. Luna now has a Helm of the Dominator on top of her drums, mech up on Darkseer, and a point booster on Enchantress. So we will be seeing a fast Aghanim Scepter by most likely on Ake. The blink on Koikva gave them a very strong initiation there, but it wasn't enough against the power that no Tidehunter had at that point. Maybe they should have waited a little bit longer so that Anti-Mage would have been there some sooner. Maybe wait for 1 to 2 seconds of the channel or the TP from Black, and then Koikva blinks in, because I think there was a secret blink. I don't think that no Tidehunter knew about the blink dagger on Batrider, and I think that is also a point why I don't think no Tidehunter would have had that sense of urgency to back out when they see a TP coming in, because I think they would have stuck around even though they saw Black TPing in, at least for 1 second longer. And that 1 second could have been the difference, because you saw them focusing down the Batrider very quickly. With an Anti-Mage in there, with a cleave and stuff, they might have made a different decision. But that's just some hindsight theory crafting by me, so who knows if I'm correct or not. That's just my thoughts here. Essentially, it is just me doing my theory crafting, and some of it is right, some of it is not. I hope most of it is right, but of course everybody makes mistakes, and this is why I do need a co-caster. Unfortunately today, guys, I don't have a co-caster with me. If any of you guys want to co-cast with me, and you think you guys are very, very good co-casters, you have lots of analytical insight and stuff like that, then write me an email at epi@epicommentary.com. But I will ignore emails from people that say, I would be a really good co-caster. I have never cast a game before, but just trust me, man. It's going to be awesome. Let's do it. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I mean, the way I started, just to do this quickly, because I really do need a co-caster that's consistent and good. When I started, I wrote people, you know, cast with me. I will do my best. It will be good and stuff. But in the end, you know, you gotta just start casting by yourself. You gotta download XSplit. You gotta get used to all the things. You gotta work out the kings by yourself. You can't expect somebody else has the time to work the kings out for you. So you just start casting, cast a few games, and once you feel comfortable with the product you put out, because trust me, your first casts are gonna suck. I mean, my casts still sometimes really suck because I'm tired and I don't feel like I still have a lot to learn. So do work the kings out yourself, and then send me a link for your VOD. And let me know if you're interested. I promise you I will have a look at the VOD and I will give you some feedback, okay? Alright, that's about that. I hope I will have a co-caster soon. And no Tidehunter now pushing into the tier 3 on bottom lane once more. Tier 3 taking a lot of punishment. Blink in right now from Koikwa. They focus Loda. He does have a BKB yet. Good ulti from Puck. Loda throws out his ulti as well, and it's already Koikwa down once more. No Tidehunter too powerful at this stage of the game, and Anti-Mage not powerful enough just yet. Only the Yasha and the Battle Fury. And 960 HP, and no Tidehunter is persisting right now. No buyback on the bat. They already used the initiation with the blink and the lasso, and this is just no Tidehunter waiting for the next wave. Very good decision making by them.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
All right.
Nature attend us.
Dire's
Bottom tier 3,
structures are
probably gonna go down, and look at S4 looking for the surge initiation, and Mousesports, they knew it. They were already watching their position. And Tier 3 is going to go down no matter what. Now it's going to be do or die from Mousesports. Are they going to fight it? Oh man, that was perfect! A really good vacuum into a wall, into a 2 or 3 man stun from the... Yeah, there's their GG. That was great, great play by no Tidehunter. And they convincingly get their revenge on Mousesports. That was very convincing. And a lot more in a way more dominating fashion than how Mousesports took game number 1.
Dire's bottom barracks are under Dire's
I think we are in for one hell of a game number 3, guys. Wow, what a game. Everybody with Mouse was disconnected out, so we'll probably see the Ancients self-destruct before they're able to destruct it themselves.
middle tower is under attack.
Man, that sentence was pretty interesting. Okay, let's wait for this implosion here, and then we will jump ourselves into game number 3. No Tidehunter. Looking very, very convincing. That was good stuff. I tip my hat to no Tidehunter and their performance and their decision making here against the lineup from Mousesports. Mousesports wasn't able to get themselves that advantage toward the mid game, which could have kept them alive until the late game and until anti-mage is big enough. Now let's go back into the end game screen here for one more second. Black 439 gold per minute. That's not typical. And look at Luna, 671. So this was no Tidehunter dominating game number 2, and I'm looking forward to game number 3. I hope you guys are too. Again, it's the BigPoint Battle quarterfinals. My name's Epi. Do follow me on Epi Commentary, please, or at Epi Commentary rather, on Twitter. Thanks for watching. Game number 3 coming up in just a few moments' time. Until then, bye bye.